Lovers Association. This is your guy Marcellus Ease, and we were finally able to get a sneak peek of the possibilities with the Suns' big three on the floor, as they only played 24 minutes together before we got the rug pulled from right underneath us, with Bradley Beal only in their second game going down with an injury against the New York Knicks. But there were quite a few key takeaways from these games, especially with the ball movement, the spacing, all being led by their primary playmaker Devin Booker. With him not only being a great finisher, he could pull up from the mid-range, and he's deadly with his three-point shooting. And when you add on top of that another player who's great at attacking closeouts like Bradley Beal, along with great shooting, it makes for a deadly combination, especially with Kevin Durant's skill set, who could fit in and play with any group of players. But I'm not going to say no more. Let's just get to it.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
This offense overall is going to draw a lot of great looks. Just look at off of this pick, Bradley Beal, the attention he draws. Look at all that space for Kevin Durant to operate in. And any type of shot he gets off, just the recovery right here. Durant, the fact that he shoots from way up here, this is almost like an open shot for him. Just the recovery is going to be way too late. It's wide open. Just look at his release point. It's just so high. Even though he misses, once again, this offense is going to draw a lot of great looks because of the attention of just Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, and especially Devin Booker off the dribble. He can attack these closeouts really well as Bradley Beal. Now, as we check out some of the off-ball movement right here by Bradley Beal, we're going to see the shiftiness that he has. Just off this catch, quickly attacks the hoop, and you're going to see how he shifts his body over, because with him being injured, we've seen Devin Booker attack some of these closeouts, and his athleticism has really shown this year as his finishing ability has really improved. But now you add on another person who not only could play make, but shift their body in certain angles. Look at this shiftiness right here on this hop step. Yeah, he finds the open angle to get the shot off with a beautiful hop step. Now here's another prime example right here, because defenses don't feel comfortable leaving KD and Booker one-on-one anywhere from out here. We're going to see Dinwiddie just quickly double team, try to close out. And he's going to do the same thing. See, it's like a double trap. Now he has to do the same thing for Booker. Booker is a threat from out here. On Cam Thomas. And then look at the benefactor right here. Ooh, this is dangerous. See, Beal can attack the closeouts as well as Devin Booker. Beal is very good at doing that. So the Suns' big three don't actually get back into the game until 4 minutes left in the second quarter. And this is the issue that a lot of teams are going to have, as the Brooklyn Nets right here going to try to apply some ball pressure into Devin Booker and try to disrupt their flow. But when you have KD and Bradley Beal on the floor at the same time, it's going to create a lot of issues as they get the ball right out of Devin Booker's hands. But look at the issues it's going to create here. Look at KD on the side right here. We're going to slow this down. All the attention right now is on Bradley Beal. Look at everyone that's paying attention to him. There's three guys here. There's three guys. And then you see Devin Booker right here is wide open. And also there's two more players paying attention to Kevin Durant down here. So this is a bit of a conundrum for certain teams. See, look at all the focus on KD. You got two players still on KD right now. And look at Devin Booker wide open. Everybody's focus was on Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant. So applying ball pressure early on is going to hurt a lot of teams, especially with the addition of Bradley Beal. That's just going to leave two more guys, being major threats from the perimeter. Now, Devin Booker, I'm not going to lie, he's going to reject the screen right here. And this is what makes him such a threat. As Mikal Bridges tries to hedge his screen right here, he's going to go straight downhill. And his finishing ability has improved this season, as well as his passing. See, Booker knows whether it's to finish right here or to make the pass. But he's been making reads like this whole season, especially when Durant and Beal were out. Especially the matchup, I would say, against the Knicks. He was really killing like that. I believe he had 11 assists. But Booker, man, just his finishing ability and his ability to read the play, especially rejecting the screen as he noticed Mikal Bridges was trying to hedge. Just those combination of things, and when you add on top of that, him just being a threat from 3-point range or just an overall shooter, it's just really hard to guard. All right, so right here is a perfect example of some of the matchup issues that teams are going to have going up against the Suns. Now right here, KD's operating out of the weak side, and if Bradley Beal makes a cut right here and just brings the defender Dinwiddie along with him, one-on-one right here in the weak side with Cam Thomas is an issue. But once again, if Spencer Dinwiddie double teams and Bradley Beal moves over, it creates a threat right here. Bradley Beal, he could just shoot it. And then you're going to see how it plays out right here. See? Bradley Beal open, forces the defender to try to recover right here. But guess who's open again? Devin Booker. Even more of a conundrum, he could swing it one more time, or Devin Booker is good enough to take the shot off the dribble. Now right here, we're going to see how things play out with Bradley Beal being the ball handler. As right here off this pick, Cam Thomas is trying to recover. They're playing drop back defense, but you can't really play too much drop back defense on Bradley Beal. He can make these mid-range shots. But also, where's the help defender? He's guarding Devin Booker. Can't quite leave him, so it's kind of a conundrum. As we see Cam Thomas right here, he's trying to make the recovery, but Big Nurk, he's going to make his way down and be that threat off the roll. And it's going to get called for goaltending right here. So major conundrums for certain teams right here. But once again, everything starts with Devin Booker. As this season, we've seen him make killer decisions off these pick and rolls. He knows who to pass it to. He knows whether to finish. He's sort of Luka off these pick and rolls with his decision making. And his finishing ability has improved, as we're going to see him just be a complete threat. Look at all the defenders right here. You got 4 defenders right here. Cam Thomas for a second tries to stunt. Can't quite fully commit because you got Bradley Beal here. And Devin Booker is able to draw the foul. But we've seen this season, even on plays like this, he's made the pass down here, or he's even thread the needle here to make the pass to the 3-point shooter. This is when Devin Booker and Durant were out. So he had more of a playmaking ability to make passes to other guys on the perimeter because defenders weren't really worried about their perimeter shooters. But Devin Booker this season, he's got to get to the line more, and his finishing ability when he does go up to the cup has been A1. They're not going to be able to jump shoot teams to death on their way to NBA championship. I don't see it going that way. The team's rotation's got to be on point going up against the Suns. Look at the double team. Okay. Ball's going to go back to Durant, but look at everyone's attention. Mikal Bridges caught lacking right here. Look at Bradley Beal. He just gives up on the play. Mikal just gives up on the play. Easy 3-pointer for Bradley Beal. Let's take a look at that again. It seems like the Nets weren't really on point with their switches. Mikal Bridges gets caught lacking. Cam Thomas switches. Yeah. Now in this play down here, the Suns quickly attack the weak side. As Bradley Beal up here, as you can see, he has one of the weakest defenders on the Nets, Cam Thomas. As KD quickly attacks, Cam Thomas stunts, doesn't quite fully commit, and it's an easy 2 for Kevin Durant. But he can't fully make the commitment because Bradley Beal right here is a big threat from 3. Can't quite fully make the commitment. Now with the Suns, the off-ball movement is going to be real important. Look at Bradley Beal right here. He's going to act like he's cutting, but he really cuts into a screen. He really cuts into a screen. And then we're going to see Nurkic right here. He rolls to the hoop. And now Booker, he's going to have options as he goes downhill. We're going to take a look at some of his options. Look at Bradley Beal up here. Look at KD. As Dinwiddie kind of stunts in a little bit. But it's up to Booker to make the right decision, which he can. He's also a good finisher from the mid-range. So let's see what decision he ends up making. And he ends up just taking the shot. So many options for the Suns. Now, it wouldn't be fair to talk about the other opportunities Devin Booker, Beal, and Durant will cause for other teammates. Look at the amount of attention. Like double teams for Bradley Beal, coming off of the double teams for Booker off that screen. Now everybody's attention is on Durant and at least one man open in his line of vision too, as Little makes that shot. Now off of these picks right here, the center is actually forced to guard Devin Booker. So drop defense is not going to work here. He's going to have to stick to him like glue, and you're going to see what happens right here. The center is pulled out. You see, smart move by Devin Booker. He pulls him out because he knows he's going to have to guard him because he's a threat from out here. So look what happens to Nurkic. He has a complete mismatch. Right on the smaller man. He doesn't convert, but you see the opportunities for mismatches the Sun stars are able to create. So after about 24 minutes in the Brooklyn game with the Phoenix Suns big three, we're going to see quite a few interesting actions here right before Bradley Beal gets hurt in this game against the Knicks. They're going to run multiple actions right here with the ball handler Big Nurk serving as the ball screener at the same time. Grayson Allen, his one action right here on the pick. Bradley Beal's supposed to be the playmaker right here as he's going to get the ball from Nurk as the screener. And at the same time, for a second, it looked like they was going to run a flare screen right here. Have Devin Booker pop out. Kevin Durant set that flare screen, but they didn't. But look at the multiple actions here as not only Nurkic is going to roll, Grayson Allen is going to stay out here as a three-point shooter. And sometimes the person or anybody in Brunson's situation might go along with Jericho Sims towards Bradley Beal. But Brunson, being the smart IQ player that he is, he sticks with Grayson Allen. This would have presented a nice option for Beal, but the fact that Brunson stayed and allow Nurk to roll as Sims is right here is going to serve as the option. See, all the Knicks players end up recovering. That's due to the fact that Brunson stuck with Grayson Allen, because Grayson Allen should have been open right here. Normally, other defenders, they might go along with Bradley Beal. But as you can see, they're putting Beal in a position as making him the playmaker. As this is not a bad play at all. This is not a bad play at all. So you see right here, as soon as Beal makes this turn, they should have ran a flare screen right here for Devin Booker. A quick flare screen to have him open from three-point range and even possibly have Durant rolling. But the flare screen in general could have been a nice little option right here. See, it's too late to run it now. Should have been ran, as Devin Booker would have stepped up right here from three. But it's too late. Grayson Allen would have been open, but Brunson not sticking with Nurk. See, normally he would have to roll with Nurk, but he didn't. He stepped up to where Grayson Allen was at and kind of put it on Beal to show off that alley-oop playmaking ability to Nurk, as Jericho Sims is able to recover. But it's not a bad play by the Phoenix Suns. So with the Suns' big three being out there, even guys like Grayson Allen on the penetration is putting the pressure on other teams' rotations to be on point. As right here, Sims is gonna rotate and cover Kevin Durant, and you're really gonna see it falls on Randall to make the proper rotation to Devin Booker. As you're gonna see him lacking right here for a quick second. See, on the pump fake, Randall's not going to be ready to guard Booker. Look at Booker, wide open. And it would have been a difficult pass, but had he fully made the commitment to penetrate, got Bradley Beal as a possible shooter. But look at Randall, completely lacking. Devin Booker wasn't able to convert, but you see the possibilities, especially with the Suns role players, guys like Grayson Allen making penetration moves. Now right here in transition, you're going to see this is a lot of room for Bradley Beal to operate right here on the weak side. It's a lot of room, too much room. As the Suns, of course, they're 5 out like most NBA offenses today, but this is plenty of room for a guy like him who could penetrate and finish. Now, just like Bradley Beal, Devin Booker can also go one-on-one on the weak side, as we're going to see Nurkic bring his man Jericho Sims out of this play to leave Devin Booker one-on-one on the island. So right here, unfortunately, only 5 minutes into their second game together in the regular season, Bradley Beal goes down. But I want to take a look at this one more time, because on the final play right here, it's interesting, and I wish they got more into this bag. It'll be interesting to see them do screens with Devin Booker as the ball handler, also screens with Kevin Durant as the ball handler, and Bradley Beal, and what actions get ran off of that. That's going to be very interesting to see. But once again, these guys, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, they don't even need that much room to shoot. Look, there wasn't even that much room here. Just a little space, a little hesitation by a defender is enough for these guys to make the shot. But overall, in the limited amount of time that we've seen the Suns' big three together, we see that they're going to get a lot of wide open shots, not only for their superstar players, but also for their role players, particularly guys like Grayson Allen, Little, Watanabe, and others. But everything about this offense starts with guys like Devin Booker, who, when other teams double team Kevin Durant, on the closeouts to Devin Booker, he could really attack those really well and make great decisions, and he could pull up with the jump shot. And just adding Bradley Beal to that mix, Beal will bring in the same type of skill set. The only thing is that he really haven't had a chance to get in his bag while playing alongside Durant and Booker. Because just like Booker, he is great at attacking closeouts and setting other guys up. And you could add on top of that his finishing ability at the cup. But it's very unfortunate they only had 24 minutes together in the Brooklyn Nets game, and add on to that another 5 minutes during the Knicks game before Bradley Beal had went out with his injury. And one main thing the Phoenix Suns are going to have to look to is to get to the free throw line a lot more often, because I don't know if they could jump shoot their way all the way to the NBA Finals, especially with the lack of free throw attempts they have, because at times it does look abysmal. But until next time, you fellas stay safe. Peace.